Hi everybody, today we are going to do firstly a what am I wearing and why, and then we're gonna turn it into a styling video just because we happen to have a jacket that's similar to this one. So today I'm wearing a Liverano bespoke jacket. This was I think my second ever piece from them. I've had it for years and years and years. I am wearing Ascot Chang button down shirt. I'm wearing our Armoury knit ties, Old Drake's pocket square, Pomela trousers and like an olive green wool, and then Koji Suzuki bespoke loafers. Why am I wearing this? Well, I'm on video today, and you know, it's a work day, it's a Tuesday, so I wanted to blend in a little bit with kind of the office people in Central and Hong Kong. And you know, this jacket, like, we like these sorts of fine checks because they're quite work appropriate, but they could be casual depending on how you style it. So it was a good chance to show one that we have in stock right now. So this is the piece, made by Ring Jacket. It's a Model 3. You know, our Model 3s, we self-line, and then we just do Bemberg lining at the shoulders and at the upper chest. So it's very nice in the summer, very cool. Let's start this time with how we might do a smart casual look of this, something that's a little dressier. So for that, a white shirt, maybe a button down, but in this case, I picked a spread collar. I really like the sort of thing with gray trousers. Like, I think wool trousers can look really sharp with these large patterns, or not large patterns, but these kind of more complex patterns. So there we go, gray trousers. And you know, what's fun for me with these patterns is getting into ties and seeing those patterns come together. So when you are going to be dealing with a pattern that's this sort of scale, what you want to do is you want to find a tie that has a scale that is clearly different from the jacket, right? So you could do, actually I found, yeah, this one's great. So you could do a stripe like that. You could do fine pin dots like that. What you probably should avoid though is, say, let's see, something like that. But I would make an exception for something like this. So let's have a look at them one by one, and I can explain to you why. Okay. First, brown with the olive. Big distinction between these large empty blocks of color and, you know, the very regular spacing on the check. I love that together. This is great too. See, not only are the dots very different in scale and spacing from the pattern, but also it's diagonal. Like, it's always worth paying attention to whether your tie pattern is diagonal or square. This is something that, for me, I don't like so much. It's too close, you see? Like, in terms of scale, in terms of the fact that it's a square pattern, not a diamond pattern, in its arrangement of the motifs, like, this is a little too close for me. So when I look at this, these blend together too much, whereas I think it's best if the tie is really going to stand apart from it. I will make an exception for this. I love that color. The pattern, the motif is a little bit similar in size, but because it's arranged not in a grid, not in a square way, but in a diamond way, I think it still works really nicely. So there we go. That is how you might assemble a semi-formal look, or a smart casual look, depending on how you want to call it. And now, how can we do this as a smart casual look without a tie? So, for me, without a tie, I like button-down shirts because I always find they look great at the neck when they're open. I would use cotton trousers, and I think with the trousers, you could go tone on tone, right? So here we have like this grayish olive that's matching well with this brownish and cream check. I think you could also go a little closer in tone if you wanted to. like that. Or, you know, you already have the blue in the pattern of the jacket. Like it does look good to try and pick up that blue. So blue cotton trousers like that too. See how nicely that sits together? So, and then, what do we do for a very casual look? Wow. You try this. White jeans, navy polo, like that. Or even do a lot of denim with this. Like the pattern is busy enough that when you put it together with denim and you see all the texture in denim, it looks really good together. See? Like for me, that is also very coherent. Like I look at it and it makes sense to my eyes. A couple suggestions on shoes, because I forgot about that. Let's see. With the more formal look, these are nice. So going back to, here's a more formal look. Spread collar, gray trousers. Let's say we do that. Let's say we do the navy dot tie, and then like that. Brown lace-ups in suede. I mean, it could be leather too, of course. I do prefer lace-ups when I want something that's a little bit dressier. Loafers for me are always going to be quite casual. Oh, that's a bad thing. And then for the cotton ones, you know, with colors like this, with the navy, just quite like, it's really more of a blue than a navy. You can go quite strong. Could do something like that. And this is a beautiful shoe, but you know, for some people, and myself included, this might be too much of a contrast. Something that's a little bit calmer. Like that. Could be nice. Or even, this is kind of a fun thing we're doing with Carmina this year. Like that Gucci bit loafer. Relive the 80s / 90s. And then finally, running out of places to put stuff. Going to the very casual outfits. Navy polo, white jeans. I think any sort of suede loafer, or even something like this. Brown suede chukka boot. This one's from Foster & Sons. I think they did a wonderful job with that. And for the denim, you can do, for that all denim look. So denim shirt, denim jeans. I think this is nice. Our Broadway slipper, which is kind of a quirky shoe. Like it looks like a slipper from the top, but you know, with that extra heft from having a Goodyear welted sole, I think actually it looks great, like as a casual option with jeans too. So there you go. A couple ways to style a check jacket like this.